Alright, so our application is called PikTeach. We are group 2 with David Day, Ethan Smith, David Smith, and Chris Reed. So our client is Independent Presbyterian Church Day School, which is located in Birmingham, Alabama, and it enrolls children aged from like babies in the nursery to 5 years old. It's an older school. It was established in 1965, and it has around 150 students. So the problem that our client faced is that they're having trouble finding substitutes at the very last minute. So it can be very common for teachers to call in absent at the last minute due to sick kids or anything like that. And that leaves classrooms empty with children coming into the school just in and out all the time. And there's no teacher in the classroom. So often it's hard for the people in the office to find a substitute teacher. And by the time they even find it, the classroom's empty and a random principal or assistant teacher had to cover for the teacher who's not there. So this application strives to eliminate this problem by showing which teachers are available. So our criteria is that the people that are using the app want it to be simple and easy to use. They can log in through LinkedIn and Facebook, and there's going to be 2 different accounts, an admin and a teacher account. An admin account is an account that they can view which substitute teachers are available, and they can email or call the substitutes through the application. And then the teacher account, you can create your own teacher profile, and then you can set your availability schedule. So depending if you're available on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, or anything like that, that teacher can tell the admin when they're available, and the admin can choose from the teachers who can come substitute that day. So our constraints is that this needs to be efficient, and because it needs to be fast, seconds, milliseconds on interactions, because the admins need to find teachers as fast as possible to fill the rooms. And it needs to be able to be used on multiple operating systems, because the teachers use iPads, iPhones, some Android phones. The user interface needs to be clean because we're working with people who don't use applications as often as others. And Facebook and LinkedIn is really nice because they often already have these accounts, and it can be really easy for them to make these accounts and link them with their PikTeach account. So yeah, and then also a good thing to have is that the admin can review substitute teachers to see if they want to bring that teacher back in, if they were good or not.
So this is our use case model. We have 2 primary actors. We have the admin and the teacher. So both the admin and the teacher can log in. If they don't have an account, they will be prompted to create an account, and that's where they can link their professional account. So if, say for example, we're a teacher and we want to log in. So we log in and we have an account. Then we can manage our profile. By managing profile, you either change your availability. When you change your availability, you're just like letting the admin know that you'll be available at a certain time. And also you can update your contact information. So if you get a new email or you get a new phone number or something like that, you can just update it and manage profile. So next, say we're an admin and we log in and also have an account, we can view profiles of substitute teachers that we want to hire. So we'll check their availability. If they are available at the time we need them, we'll contact them either through email or phone. Next, we have our static model. So our static model has 3 parts. It has the conceptual static, the software system context class diagram, and like the hardware software part. First, the conceptual static. This shows like the relationships between any classes and how they interact in a non-software specific context. The teacher has a cell phone, as you see on the left, and it interacts with the app. And also the admin does the same thing, has a cell phone, interacts with the app. And the school, provides jobs with like people, the admin can go in and hire the teacher. Next, we have the software system context class diagram. This shows we use the system as a black box and focus more on things interacting with the system. The diagram depicts the admin as a external user / operator that will hire teachers. Also, the teacher just interacts directly with the system. Next, we have the hardware / software part. This part is the static model, just focuses mainly on the hardware and how it interacts with the system. So basically, in our project, the admin and teacher both have a phone that they use to just interact with the system.
Here is our entity class model. Starting at the middle of the model, we have the login entity with the create account and link professional account options leading into it. The login entity provides access to the system for both the school administration entity and the teacher entity. The view profiles entity on the left side of the model provides a service for the school administrator, allowing them to check teacher availability or contact teachers by email or phone. At the top, the teacher entity can modify the manage profile entity, giving it access to change the teacher's availability preferences or update their contact information. Here we have the dynamic model, which we have split into two slides to accommodate its size. So here's the top and here's the bottom. If we start with the login in the middle, that can be accessed at any point by the admin or teacher or external users by hitting the logout button, but it is also the default page when the app is opened. Either user can leave the login page by inputting correct login information or by creating an account. Upon creating an account, either user has the option of linking a professional account such as LinkedIn or Facebook. Upon inputting correct login information, the admin user is given the option to view teacher profiles. They can then check a teacher's availability and contact them by email or phone, which we can see on the left side at the top. When teachers input correct login information, they are given the option to manage their profile. From the Manage Profile page, they can either update their contact information or change their availability preferences, which we can see at the top right here.